The itinerary was full for Day 3 of the 28th Biennial National Convention of the American Postal Workers Union. Everything from members on the executive board to AI tools was on the docket. Evangelist Shanta Taylor starting today's session.
We gather today as brothers and sisters of the American Postal Workers Union. Let the decisions they make today pave the way for a fair and prosperous future. Amen. Are we ready for Day 3?
Secretary-Treasurer Liz Powell then had the honor of announcing the winners of the E.C. Hallbeck Memorial Scholarship. Recipients included the children and grandchildren of union members.
Let's congratulate our 2025 and 2026 scholarship recipients.
A wonderful way to invest in the future of young people. Bravo. The momentum of Day 3 was on point. Liz Powell stepped back to the podium to introduce Liz Shuler, president of the AFL-CIO.
Get on your feet and join me in welcoming a true leader of the American labor movement, my sister, our sister and ally, my namesake, the president of the AFL-CIO, Elizabeth Liz Shuler.
CEOs making $96 million a year, while the people who teach our kids and care for our veterans and process our mail are told to tighten our belts. We have an economy that just gave us our first trillionaire with a T, while working families can't afford gas and groceries. Does that make sense to anyone in this room? It's time to build an economy that works for people who actually work for a living.
Solidarity has been mentioned several times this week. Shuler emphasized its importance for the upcoming November elections.
Nobody knows better than you what they're trying to do to our elections, right? They're attacking mail-in ballots. They're attacking the integrity of our workers. They're closing polling sites, purging voter rolls, disenfranchising voters of color. And the most powerful people in this country know. They know that if working people vote together, we win, right? We have seen what happens when we mobilize and we get pro-worker candidates into office, haven't we? Including our own members who run for office. So right now is the time to double down on that work. Vote by mail is going to be absolutely essential to making sure our voices are heard, and you are critical to making sure that happens. Because billionaires can buy their private jets and they can buy their rocket ships, but they cannot buy our democracy, and we are not going to let them get away with that.
And a moment of gratitude as Shuler ended her speech.
Without objection from the body, I would just like to recognize my friend and sister Liz Shuler for her tremendous work that she did in creating the Young Workers Initiative that we all enjoy throughout the unions from her vision in 2009. So stand up and give our sister a hand for what she did. Thank her for her hard work. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for leading us with humility and creating spaces where we all can thrive. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Smiles all around. But time to turn back to business as debate resumed on the floor over a number of resolutions, with Union President Jonathan Smith presiding. Delegates voicing their opinions. This is a union democracy at work.
This convention is called Honoring Our Past and Fighting for Our Future.
I rise to speak in favor of the resolution.
And I rise with a question to the chair.
I rise in opposition to this resolution.
A healthy and at times spirited debate on several topics, with the common denominator being we are a union family and we're in this together.
I rise in support of this motion.
I'm against this amendment.
I think
what is relevant is that when we come to convention, we come to prepare our wish list for our contract.
And that's a wrap for day 3. Day 4 starts now.